Let's head over to meteorologist Angie Lassman for a look at where the storm is and where it's headed from here. Angie, good morning.
Morning, Willie. We've got still a Category 1 hurricane, but the good news is it's moving offshore. It's already seeing that center of circulation out over those Atlantic waters. Winds are still maintaining 85 miles per hour. This system stayed a hurricane from start to finish as it crossed the Florida Peninsula, and we're going to continue to see it move offshore. But notice we've still got that heavy rain that we're seeing from those outer bands draped across much of the central and eastern portions of the coast of the state of Florida. So Daytona Beach to Orlando, that's where we're pinpointing the heaviest of the rain right now. We've got ongoing really strong winds as well. If we zoom in and show you exactly what we're dealing with as far as the rain is concerned, torrential rain from Daytona Beach just ending in Palm Coast, looking along I-94 towards Orlando, still heavy rain there. We've got ongoing water rescues happening from emergency officials there. And this will likely be going on for at least another hour or so. But again, the system's moving fast. So it's going to start to wrap up here and we'll see better conditions on the way here for the second half of the day specifically. But even by late morning, the system is well out over the Atlantic and not causing us much problems when it comes to especially the west coast of Florida. We're still dealing with some storm surge. We know that we likely got double-digit storm surge values across parts of the west coast of Florida, Sarasota, Venice, places like that. We'll likely see those numbers come in today as we assess the damage with some daylight. But we've also got ongoing storm surge happening for parts of the east coast, Jacksonville down to Melbourne, because we've got those onshore winds happening as the center of that system has worked offshore. So that'll be something that we watch. And then on top of that, this has been a big concern really since last night, the just impressive rainfall that we've seen across the state that was already saturated, by the way, but we've still got these flash flood warnings in effect for a good chunk of the central portions of the state. Notice the river flood warnings. This is the Peace River that you see right there. No surprise that we have those ongoing moderate to even flood stages happening with all that storm surge that has pushed into places like Port Charlotte. That's going to be one of the spots that we likely see some high amounts just with the geography of how Port Charlotte, places like Punta Gorda, will likely see some of the most impressive storm surges as well. When it comes to the flash flooding today, the good news, like I said, it's going to wind down. We'll still see the potential for it here as we get those rain bands working through this morning, but nothing quite as impressive as what we were expecting in places like, say, St. Pete as we went into the overnight hours last night. Here's some of the totals already. Over 18 inches of rain in St. Petersburg. Just ridiculous kind of rainfall hourly rates. Over 5 inches of rain was falling at one point between 7 and 8 o'clock last night. So the flooding concerns will be there. It'll take a little while for that water to recede as well. And of course, we can't forget about the wind. This has been impressive. We've seen gusts over 100 miles per hour for the west coast as the center of that system came on shore. We're still dealing with tropical storm force winds for a good chunk of the east coast of Florida, but we've got hurricane force winds as well. Notice what Orlando is seeing right now, 72 mile per hour winds. We've got Daytona Beach at 78 miles per hour. So the ongoing rain threat and wind threat is still there, and it's going to take a little time, Willie, for that storm surge also to start to recede, but we have seen it peak with that high tide time coming around 6 o'clock for places like Tampa and Point South.
Yeah, Angie, we're just talking to Jay about Tampa. There was so much concern. The mayor, Mayor Castor, who will be with us shortly later this hour, warned her residents that if you don't leave, if you're in one of these zones, you will die. She said this is going to be unsurvivable. Do you have a sense from what you've seen and the numbers, the data you're getting in this morning of how hard Tampa actually was hit?
Yeah, so Tampa escaped the worst, what we feared when it came to the worst of the storm surge. If that center of circulation came on shore just 20 miles to the north at the mouth of Tampa Bay or even across St. Petersburg, we would be talking about a very different scenario for Tampa Bay. Instead, what they got was a different aspect of this storm that kind of added insult to injury. We had just ridiculous amounts of rainfall happening, so the flooding was widespread across that area. On top of that, we also had the worst of the eye wall work through there, so that meant winds over 100 miles per hour. You've seen likely the visuals from St. Pete with Tropicana Field with the roof shredded. We've seen a crane collapse, and I think as daylight comes, Willie, we're going to continue to see all of that wind damage be quite impressive. Likely a lot of trees down. We know the power outages were quite widespread as well, and that's just going to become more evident, I think. So they didn't escape it when it comes to damage per se, but they did escape the worst of the storm surge. But unfortunately for Sarah Sarasota and points south towards Venice, that's where we saw the worst of that. We'll again likely see double-digit storm surge values by the time this is all said and done.
We'll get a better sense when the sun comes up there.
Definitely.
Angie Lastman. Angie, thanks so much. We appreciate it.